Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the 360 sprint cars here at Lincoln. This car is a lot harder to handle than the late models were that I just ran here. I just ran the pro late model race and we had 5 cautions in that one. I imagine this one's gonna have more. But hey, we're car number 8 out of a 20 car field, so there will be a consolation. I think only 16 make it. But I have figured out on like a newer track like this, just send it. Do not let off too much or you're gonna get way too sideways. So I'm just gonna try to run the high side as almost full throttle as I can and try not to hit the wall. Second lap, I'll try to throw in a slider. Oh god, okay. I'm gonna reset since I damaged my car there. That's not good. That's not a good start. Let's get our second lap going. Got to get back around for that. They're running 13.7s. Okay. I think I could throw a slider line and be just fine for qualifying, honestly. So hopefully we can be all right there. Went in a little too high in 3 and 4. I'm just going to throw a slider line both corners. Just so we can get a lap in. I don't want to start too deep in the field. Don't think it's going to be super fast, but it's going to be better than no lap. 13.9. Okay, it's not terrible. I'll take it. 10th. We're about our car number anyways. Car number 8 here. I know this track's going to get super slicked off, so
yeah, this is
it's going to be a very interesting one.
My first time here, technically. I mean, I raced the 305 race earlier, and I'm
it's going to be a tough one, though, but I don't think a lot of people understand this track, to be fair. Like, there were so many wrecks in my Pro Late model race, everybody just sends it into turn 1, but we're going to get onto the heat races here. Hopefully, we can have a decent heat race and just try to survive this thing. Alright, looks like we are 6th in heat number 1 here.
How do I start this thing?
We have to finish top 6 to make it to the A main, so we need to hold our spot or move forward, hopefully. And I think the high side is the fast lane, at least, so I'm happy we're on the high side. I know the high side's quicker.
Are they going to push start us?
You're gonna have to send it harder in the heat race than I'm going to in the feature. I want to kind of run it like I did Williams Grove in the case of me just running the bottom, but I'm not gonna do that for the heat race here because we really need to make it is the problem. I think if I would have had a clean lap on the top in 3 and 4 for our first heat lap, I think that would have been, or qualifying lap, I think that would have been better than our qualifying position. Maybe not by a whole lot, but I think it would have been better. I think I have the wing at like 2 or 3. I'm gonna have it at 2. See how that goes. But I imagine there's gonna be a lot of people sliding around, getting too sideways. Got to be careful with that. It's gonna be a very hectic race, I feel like. I'm just hoping we can make the feature with a 20 car field. I think 20 cars is the max you could have in one lobby, because 16 make it, so 4 are gonna go home in the consolation. But there's only 20 people that registered is the thing. So it's a full lobby. I think he's just picking up the speed a little bit. He's not actually going yet. But I'm hoping guys behind me end up wrecking or something, or I just hope I don't end up wrecking.
Green.
Try to get this outside going. Oh, leader looked like he was up in the wall, but he's not. I was very confused there. Oh, I sent it too hard. All right, no, we're good. I thought I got too sideways and stuff there. No, that's the wall. Like we did in qualifying. Exactly what I did in qualifying. It's a 0x at least, but I hope I didn't damage the wheels at all. I'm gonna run lower to high like I did in qualifying just so I don't do that again. And everybody's like wrecking behind me, or really far back at least. So I don't need to do anything crazy. But I am just not very good at these cars at this track. This is a tough one. I know I could run smoother on the bottom, but I'm slower down there, obviously. This track's gonna get super worn out. So I'm hoping the feature race, the top is super slicked off and stuff, and I can run the bottom like we did in Williams Grove. That's what I'm really hoping on. Guy behind me is catching me a little bit, but we only got 3 laps left. Unless I really screw it up, I should be able to finish in 6th. Oh, he's spinning out. Don't come back down. That's 5th place. That was the number 3 car, I think. That puts us in 9th for the feature. I'll take it. That's what I kind of figured people were gonna do, is just spin out and stuff. Guy behind me had a really good 3 and 4. I thought I was gonna hit that inside wall. Was the other guy for position? I don't think so. I think it was Nick again, just sending it, trying to get back any positions he could. But hey, we finished 5th. I'll take it. I'm just happy we made it. That's the main thing. That was the worry for all that. But time to watch heat number 2 here. I don't know exactly what happened to Nick there. We'll look, I guess. He was car, what, 3? Not sure 100% what happened to him here. Looks like he just kind of spun it off the exit. I think it was next lap. Got very high. Oh, he got right reared is what it is. That's what happened. He was very high, 48 sliding up, just barely clips him with the right rear. That's going to spin him right around. And then I think he was just trying to really send it. Or his steering was screwed up, maybe. Oh, no, he just went super low. Oh, no, his front left wheel was all screwed up. Okay, so he really couldn't drive that thing. That makes sense. But time for heat number 2. We'll watch around the transfer spot for the most part. See who can make it and who won't. Don't know who's on pole here. It might be the number 1 car. Who's on pole for this one? The number 9, Eli's in 2nd there. So some interesting names for sure. In this one, I don't recognize a lot of them. I recognize a couple of the names that we've raced a bunch before, like Eli, Eric, Nick. I've raced. I want to say I recognize Braden's name. Other than that, not really anybody that I know. But we're gonna watch kind of around the 6th place to watch the drama there. Leader was real slow on the restart. It's gonna be interesting up front to see what happens here. Oh, almost slid up into the leader. He's sideways on the back. Guy from 4th is sending it. Is he gonna go all the way to the lead from that? No, he's not. Stays low. I think the 18's in 6th currently, but he's getting the wall. He's losing 6th. He's going all the way back to 9th rip. The number 15 car of Joseph is in 6th now. He got rammed behind. They're wrecking way back there. He's currently still holding 6th now. Top 5 are pretty tight to each other up here. Like, everybody's running up here. It's definitely the fast way around, but it's super hard to hit in these cars for me. Okay, that is a lane. I'm gonna try to get rid of that. Nearby planes. Let's get, or nearby plane bias. I think that will get rid of, I want to say that will get rid of the thing. Yeah, that gets rid of it. Okay, cool. Don't have to worry about that anymore. But the pole sitter is in 2nd, going back to 4th there on that backstretch. Really struggling there on that high side. 5th, 6th still. The Joseph is in 6th here. They're on lap 6. Nathan trying to catch him from behind. We'll see what happens here in these closing laps. Joseph just trying to be safe running that bottom lane. Nathan has to do something different. Runs a little higher. Should get a run on him down the back unless he gets on the throttle too hard there. He kind of does. 2nd, 3rd, 4th really tight to each other. Guy on the outside blinked. I don't know where he went. He's gone. Not a clue in the world where that guy went. So technically Nathan is in 6th now. Not sure what happened to that guy who blinked out. That's unfortunate. Who was that? Is it going to show anything? Was it the 19? Maybe? I don't know. I think it was the 10. I want to say it was the 10. Yeah, the 10 car blinked out, that's super unfortunate. His ping and everything looks good. But results, Nathan ended up making it in. So he was the last car to make it in. Now the 10 car and the... Oh wait, no. That screwed up for me from everything going through. The 10 car, the 3, they're going to have to work their way into this. Who is last here? The 18, who I don't think is actually here. The 19's not here. Okay. So the 19's not here, but the 3, the 10, they're going to have to make it in if the 10 can make it back in time. But it's the consolation. Not a whole lot's going to probably happen here besides some wrecks. So I will skip forward for y'all, and I'll bring you guys back and get ready to take the green in the heat races. Or not the heat races. The conclusion of the consolation here in the start of the feature, where we will be starting in 9th. Well, that was something. The 3 car got wrecked right in the beginning, then the 10 got wrecked by the 18. The 18 also wrecked. I want to say it was the 16. Like, it was a whole mess of a consolation, but that's unfortunate. The 3's not in here. It lowers the strength of field a little bit, but hell, we're starting in 9th. Hopefully, we could survive this thing. It's definitely getting very slicked off. It looks like the high side's not super slicked off yet, unfortunately, because that's the fast lane, and I'm not going to be up there. What's our wing right now? It's at 3. I'll probably keep it at that or move it to 4, depending. Because I'm just going to be trying to hook the bottom, which I'm not bad at. I like the bottom a lot here when you hit it right. It's a lot of fun. It may not be the quickest, but I'm hoping people wreck up at the top. I'm just hoping I just don't get ran over going into a corner. That's the main problem. Because there's going to be people just trying to send it in these corners, and I'm going to be like slowing up trying to send it on the bottom. And other people are going to send it into me. Yeah, the top's kind of slicked on entry, it looks like. But there's still a lot of grip down here on the bottom, as you can see. So that's where I really want to try to hook up the car at. Because I was doing that in practice, because I figured I'd be doing that in this feature race. Just so I could try to get used to it. 3 and 4 doesn't look that bad up top, to be honest. But it could be covered by a bunch of grip. Yeah, it could be a death trap. But hey, we're starting back here at 9th. Hopefully it's not a wreckfest of a race. We got 30 laps. Hopefully it doesn't take forever.
Do our thing tonight, boss man. Be ready.
But we had 5 cautions in the Pro Late models, and I think these things are harder to handle here than the Pro Late models are. But the Pro Late models are a lot longer, so pros and cons to both. But I feel like this is gonna have more cautions, honestly.
Green.
If I can stick in the top 10 for this race, I'll be happy. Think I'm single filed out. And we already get a caution. Nice. Still in 9th. Don't know where the caution was or anything. Somewhere in the back, it seems. Probably in turn 1 or turn 3.
I really don't know what happened there. I didn't even get close to you, and apparently I turned you.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody got turned back there.
Nah, that wasn't your fault, man. I almost hit the fucking wall.
But there's gonna be so many cautions. My Pro Late model race started like this too, where first lap was a caution, we restarted, second lap was a caution, but at least this one was after we got through a corner. My Pro Late model one was literally off the start, like 3 guys in the back spun out on each other.
Shaking here.
And second one, we got a wreck on like turn 1 or 2, I think. So hopefully we can actually get a little bit of green flag racing to start this race.
I only got in because the guy wrecked the leaders.
True. Very, very
Thank
true.
you to him.
But these are going to be single file restarts. From here on out, only the initial start is double file, which is interesting. So every spot you can get on that initial double file restart matters. But we didn't even get back to the line anyways.
Get ready to go. It's a glorious day for a race today. You guys have prepared a really good race car. We got a
Everybody's checking up hard as hell.
Great day to go racing.
Hopefully we can get a decent start. We're gonna have to cut down through the slick, it seems, which that's gonna be sketchy. I just need to get on the brakes early enough so I can get to the bottom in these corners. Because if I go too late, I'm sliding up into the slick, which is what I don't want. Guy behind me is doing the same line as me, but hitting it better. See, that was a better corner there. He got a run on us to the outside, which is fine.
Outside. outside clear.
Somebody's wrecking on the wall up there. That's going to be a caution. We're going to get the spot back on the 15, and we're up to 8th.
Any comments there, bud?
Because I think it was, what, 7th place or 6th place was up there wrecking on the wall? I think he was 7th at the time. I think he got passed. So he was technically 6th crossing the line, but in turn 1, I think he got passed. But he was doing, yep, there he is. He was doing cartwheels up there. Don't know where Eli's going. I guess he got some damage too. So we're up to 6th, or maybe 7th. We're up to 7th. We gained 2 spots there. Nice. So we're going to have another restart. I'll bring you guys back for that.
Leave it all out there. Nice and smooth. It's good.
All right, here we go. Eli was in there getting some damage fixed because he was asking if we were wanting to go last lap. So he's trying to get some damage fixed under caution. I guess he got the wall or something maybe. Or he got that car flipping. I'm not sure. We shall see if he can move his way back up front.
Green flag, green flag,
Leaders are taking the green on the bottom, which is quite interesting, honestly. My whole goal of this race is just don't wreck. That's it. Just don't wreck. Probably will be the title of this race unless something crazy happens. Because you can get very close to this inside wall and have some decent grip down here. If you can carry your speed better, probably like the first place guy is doing, you'll be fast. Because he's very good at carrying that speed, and we just got rammed from behind for no reason. That's cool. We got a 0x, that's fine. Like, he has plenty of room on the outside. I'm not going out to the wall at all. But at least we got a 0x out of that. I'll take the 0x, it's not bad. But people that can run that grip or the wall will be very, very fast and do very well here. Oh, that guy is flipping. And there's another caution. We're behind the 15, but we're back up to 7th because that guy flipped into the wall. That's the whole thing. I'm not running that outside because I don't want to be that guy flipping into the wall. You can probably get a decent finish here from everybody else wrecking.
This track is so different than any other track we have.
For real.
I love the bottom around this place.
It's enjoyable. I do enjoy the bottom here.
This is by far my favorite racetrack I've ever been to in real life.
That's interesting. I haven't heard much about people running here in real life. But another caution, bring you guys back once again.
We're all 1 to go.
Okay, getting ready to go green again. I think in 3 and 4 I might try to run a little higher to be in the grip. Sorry, I hit the mic. I don't know what the 5 car is doing down there. He's like so far. I think he's probably texting and under caution or something. But I might try to be like middle of 3 and 4.
Green, green, green.
Once the grip builds up there. But yeah, it's so nice when you can get down there in that grip in 1 and 2. You could actually get a pretty decent exit. That guy went flipping, but I guess it was just net code. That was very odd.
15.127.
Yeah, I guess I don't carry enough speed through there. I don't really know.
Clear.
I'm trying to use a little bit of the brakes to keep the bottom.
Outside.
Got a guy to the outside, got a guy coming to the inside.
15.265.
I just think I'm not keeping enough throttle down while getting through the corners is my guess to keep the car rolling. But we get another wreck. We're back to 8th. It looks like that's all right. That's our car number. But this race is...
I really don't like it up there.
this track is getting a lot of cautions like I expected. At least we're at lap 11 already. The laps do go by pretty quick when you keep it green.
Fun. 2-lane racing. Probably one of the best tracks on iRacing.
1 to go.
All right, getting ready to take the green once again. We fell back to 8th, but that's all right. Everybody keeps wrecking. I don't think a lot of the guys in front of us are going to wreck. The 10 car is behind me, who he had to come through the consolation, so he is moving his way up through the field pretty quick. He's very fast right now. But we just need to try to keep the car straight and fast.
Green, green, green.
I had to wait for the 12 because I couldn't pass him before the start finish. He went really high on the restart when everybody was low, and somebody's wrecking into the turn 2 wall. Jesus. He already went back to the pits. That's up to 7th.
One to go.
All right, well, we're back up to 7th once again. We might get a top
Tyler, I
5
think I
finish
got a
out of
rider
this.
flight going down.
Get that thing filled up.
But like
again.
people were
Ready to
saying
rock and
earlier,
roll,
this is a fun track when you get people that can race good
man? You ready?
here. Like you could race side by side here, top and bottom, not pretty easily, but the top is hard.
Green
And I don't know what the 12 car is doing. He gets a weird start, so I don't ever know where he's at. And that guy's spinning, coming back down the track. Nice job. Good job, 4 car.
Give me your temps there, bud.
He should have just held his brake. We're up to 6th. He's going to the back now. This race already has more
Like that
cautions
inside wall?
than my Pro Late Model race. Maybe he did get the inside wall. I don't know, but he left.
Car.
All right, up to 6th now. We'll see if we can get top 5 out of this thing after all, if everybody keeps wrecking.
They're under caution.
We did get a 2x out of that. Hopefully it didn't hurt our right rear or like axle or anything like that, because we did get our right rear on his car. But we haven't had a green flag lap in a minute here.
Green flag, green flag.
Had a pretty good jump there. Second place got up into the wall, but he kept it from flipping.
Dang it, Tyler, you got me running the top.
Clear if you need it.
Oh no, what are you? I literally had nowhere to go, and we flipped. And I'm still getting hit. And we're done for.
It's all on you, man. It's all on you.
Jesus
You pick
We're
Christ.
gonna tap the field.
Yep, literally.
from everybody.
That was my entire race for sure. We were doing just fine, and then someone up here spun it. He just completely spun it. I was on the gas, like coming on the exit. I had no time
Hey,
to
number
react to
20,
that.
your wing's not shrunk. You didn't listen.
That's super unfortunate. And then we got flipped, lost our wing,
What?
and then got nailed again. I don't know what these guys are doing back here. The 20 car
Probably doesn't know.
just completely nailed us. He easily could have missed that. He was all the way at the top in 3 and 4.
You guys
Oh my
laughing
gosh.
now, but if he keeps it up, he's gonna get 100 iRating gain.
Not when he flips like that. He ended up upside down too, but he lost his wing. But I think that's the end of our race. I don't think I have a wing. I'm not going to go back out there with that one. I'll double check here. Yeah, we have no wing. We're a wingless sprint, so that's super unfortunate. We're going to finish really far back, lose a
How
lot of
many people are
iRating.
left?
And we're pretty much wrecked now. I don't know if they're on 1 to go or not. We'll see here in a second, I think. Because who's up front? The 7 car? These guys are up front. We'll see if they're about to go 1 to green, maybe. They might be on 1 to green right now, honestly. They're just passing start finish, though. But that's going to be into our race. We're going to finish way the hell back here. That is super unfortunate. It's finishing 14th out of that. Out of 16, that was just a wreckfest race, and just somebody spun out in front of us. I had no time to react to that, unfortunately. So that was the end of it, and I would look through the incidents, but there's going to be a lot more anyways. So that's the end of it for us, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.